Hey Taurus, this is Paramore Tarot's weekend reading from June 10th through the 12th. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle here for Taurus, okay? Well, we've got the vast universe and we've got playing it safe. So, interestingly enough, you are playing it safe and going with the flow. I don't think you want to make any decisions. This almost looks like you don't want to take control. You don't want to be in the front. You don't want to do. You're like, nah, I'm letting the universe figure this out for me this time. I'm just gonna follow whatever situation, whatever it is, right? I think that the reason why is because you're working on feeling. There's some sort of wounding with the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to work on yourself. You're trying to kind of like get yourself healed, like, you know what I mean, realize that everything and everyone is not the same, and all the situation, you know what I mean, you're not always going to be in a bad place. Playing it safe with, you may even have a new romantic interest with the Ace of Cups, but you may not. You may be trying to build, you know what I mean, like build your own intuition, like not intuition, excite yourself. You're trying to spark something within yourself that makes you feel the hopefulness that you usually feel, right? Yeah, you're playing it safe and trying, yeah, with the Sun and Ace of Cups, you're trying to build, like you're inspire yourself. You're trying to figure out where your spark is, like what drives me, like what makes me happy. What, you know, so the whole weekend may be that thing, like you may be trying things out and going, that doesn't make me happy anymore. And with the vast universe, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Tower, I mean, you're really working on it. Like you're really focused more on how you, wow. Because the Tower, and I mean, with all that, of course, this, you know, normally is not doom and gloom, but I think that you realize that you worry more, you worry so much that you don't, and you don't reach out. This is what this looks like the connections that you have. You may be in a constant state of anxiety, and worried a lot, and it just dawns on you that, oh my gosh, I'm one of these people that may be very anxious, and worrying and going pouring over details, and I want to work on that. Like I want to be more carefree. This more so looks like this is what's hindering you from going with the flow, and it's very difficult to go with the flow. But this weekend is, it almost seems like that's what's going to happen. It's like it's going to be coincident, quote unquote, coincidence after coincidence, and it may be difficult for you to just like go with it. It may be something, and something that you're trying to work on, like you're really trying to like be like, okay, I can do this. I can still be excited, and because maybe you're worried about what's next. You know, you don't like not knowing what's next, is what I'm seeing here. Friends and colleagues with the Chariot and Queen of Pentacles, and this would be, gosh, this may be people that you work with, noticing, wanting, and also this looks like success. I think you're going to have some success in your career if you're working over the weekend. This looks like people, I would say, victory, like cheering you on, nurturing you, even seeing that you're going to be successful, actually lending a hand, some, you know, kind of thing. They, I'm also seeing with the Queen of Pentacles, yeah, because it seems like they want to help you save your energy or something. You know, like don't do too much with the Queen of Pentacles. Like they don't want to see that happen for you. They want you to be successful and deserving with the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands. I think deserving, I think what this shows is that you've been observed. I think you've been watched, and I think that people are talking about you, but in a good way. And I think people, they they find you to be a straight shooter. That's what I'm finding with the deserving in this, right? They not only do they kind of they find you to be a straight shooter, but they think that like they trust your ethics, like what you're trying to do. And this may be, I'm seeing some of this to be career, but it's also about people in general, just like they find you to be a very trustworthy person. Um, or, yeah, yeah. And it's also, too, that people, it's like in your mind, too, you deserve that. I think you have made sure that you have been doing things, aligning things for yourself. I think you're aligning yourself, and then um, aligning yourself to like where you're not like vibrating where you want to be, where you're supposed to be, basically, right? Right time, right place. All of the blessings that were meant for you, you want to be in line for that. That's just period point. You're like, I deserve that. And this is because, listen, I've done what I was supposed to do. I've done what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to do. You know, like if there's a step by step thing, you've done the steps, and you're excited about it, right? And you're expecting to be aligned, or to be, you know what I mean, for good things to start happening, because why not? So, very interesting. Friends and colleagues aspect, though, of course, this just looks like victory. I mean, you're going to have victory. It's sure success. They want you to keep nurturing whatever it is you're doing. Like if you're working on something, keep working on it. You can't lose. You can't lose. All right, and playing it safe here. You've got to, not only playing it safe with all that stuff, right? You got to be happy whether you're surrounded by anyone or need or getting help or not. It just looks like people do want to help you, but it's going to be, it's not going to be something you can foresee or control or know right ahead who to ask or who to delegate things to. It's almost like things are just going to show, like people are just going to show up and be like, oh, by the way, I did this, or oh, by the way, and I'm good at that. And then you're like, what? I never knew that. It's almost like things are just going to kind of hit you out of nowhere when it comes to the connections that you have with people and how things are flowing and how it's like serendipitous moments. But it may be difficult to like be open to that, right? Because you like to know things ahead of time. It may throw you off a little, and that's what I'm seeing a little bit. Don't worry. Worry is a waste of your energy. Really, truly, it's like they want you to just be kind of like go with the flow, be open, and try to find things that make you happy and uplift you. Playing it safe is always, it's like important for you to find things that really uplift you. All right, and then you can come from that place, and it'll help you to go with the flow a little bit more, because things are happening for you. Seriously, good things. Or if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.